Hello, welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our smuggler Malcolm. When we last left off, we had just a brief interlude episode where we were speaking to our companion Risha, and we have begun settling down basically. We proposed during the events of her dialogue in if she was going to become the Queen of Debrillion and take up that role. And even though that still may occur, she accepted our proposal, and Malcolm and Risha are now married in this game. But obviously, taking away from the main storyline, or returning to the main storyline, I should say, we're on our way to Voss, a planet where the cybernetic creatures that tried to kill us and Senator Dodonna apparently came from. So somehow, obviously the planet has some links to the assassins, and that's really why we're on our way there. So, let's get ourselves away. In the previous episode we did have a look at Voss and what the planet is all about. Feel free to pause and have another look again. All you really need to know is that it's a pre-spaceflight civilization with two major cultures. The Gormaks, who are xenophobic and predominantly violent. And of course the second culture, known as the Voss, are the ones who have allowed contact with both the Galactic Republic and the Sith Empire. They have a highly ritualistic society and are notable for their unusual attribute with the Force. Of course, now the Republic and the Empire are both here on the planet within the capital of Voss-Ka, trying to secure an alliance with the Voss. With probably varying degrees of success, and maybe our visit here will push them in one direction or the other. Who can say? Well, probably us by the end of the time we leave here, but at the moment, let's just go there and see what the hell's going on. Wave Hoth goodbye once again.
Senator, I'm heading into Voss now. What should I know?
I'm glad you made it here. I'm still having nightmares about those awful creatures Rogan sent to attack me. It won't be easy to find out who he's working with here. We barely have diplomatic relations with the Voss.
Start from the beginning. All I remember is something about cyborg attack beasts and the Force.
We know the beasts Rogan uses are Voss species. What we don't know is who helped him implant the cybernetics or ship them off-world. But it'll be a lot of politics for you to navigate to get that answer. Voss was only discovered a few years ago and promptly handed the Empire its head when it tried to attack. The Republic's desperate to get them as allies.
What? You don't agree?
Well, I do if we can trust them. The Voss use the Force like no Jedi's ever seen. They'd be powerful allies. That's the thing. No one really knows the Voss, but they took down an Imperial battlecruiser without breaking a sweat. And when you ask them, all they say is, the mystics showed us what must be.
What? The whole planet follows a bunch of quacks?
Don't call them that. The mystics are powerful Force users. They have visions of the future which they use to rule Voss society unquestioned. And the Voss have made it clear, break one law and the entire Republic can be thrown off this world.
You don't really think you have to warn me about that, do you?
I was almost afraid to say this, in case you took it as a challenge. I've arranged for a native guide, a diplomat named Ka. He'll be waiting in a private room off the shuttle bay. I sent him files on the beasts that attacked me. I hope he can help you track who sold them.
Okay, so we have a point of contact. Excellent. Let's get ourselves down to the planet then. So yeah, we've got to try to be on our best behaviour. It's like Alderaan all over again. Dealing with politicians and diplomats. Senator Dodonna is right though. The mystics of the Voss people can see the future. How they don't interpret the visions though. There is a separate caste of interpreters who then use those visions and give meaning to them, I suppose is the words I'm looking for. The Voss have a very peculiar way of speaking as well. You'll probably discover that quite early on. They don't process and show emotion like most of the races you commonly see in Star Wars. They are quite a literal people, I think. I think that's the best way to describe it. You'll understand them more when we actually speak to them. Obviously both the Galactic Republic and Sith Empire both visit this planet at the same time, so we'll probably encounter the other playable characters of the opposite faction here at the same time. Hello. What the? Oh, that was probably a flying companion or flying pet of this level 60 Jedi Shadow. Commander Harada, how can I help you?
Hold up a minute. Commander Harada, Station Security. Glad I caught you before the shuttle. I have an urgent message from Ambassador Janik, our envoy on Voss. I'll patch him through now.
I'm sorry to detain you, but as the hero of the Esselis, you represent the Republic. Negotiations with the Voss have stalled, and I'm looking for high-profile help. Are you familiar with the planet?
I'm interested in an ambassador's take.
Ambassador, soldier, Jedi, civilian. We're all outsiders to the Voss. They have little knowledge of the greater galaxy and only recently obtained spaceflight from us, but they're not primitive. Their society revolves around the mystics, Force users who have visions of the future. Those visions guide every decision the Voss make, and the Voss believe they're never wrong.
So their planet's run by a bunch of fortune tellers.
Those fortune tellers have guided the Voss safely throughout their history. A Republic alliance with the Voss could be key to winning this war. Unfortunately, the Empire has the same idea. So far, the Voss have refused to take sides, and they've established rigid neutrality laws to keep us in line.
You stick a blaster in my face and all bets are off.
That's exactly the kind of trigger-happy attitude we don't need. There's too much at stake. We need to show the Voss that the Empire only acts respectful because of the mystics. I'm doing everything I can to expose them, but the Voss don't seem to hear me anymore. A fresh face might help.
I'm no diplomat, but I'll stand around and look pretty if you want.
It might get a little more involved than that. I'm staying at a Voss survey outpost, keeping an eye on the Empire. Commander Harada can handle the details of getting here.
Not much to arrange. Shuttle will take you to Voss-Ka, their capital city. Local transport can get you to the survey outpost. Remember, the Voss keep all outsiders confined to the alien enclave, regardless of affiliation. Someone makes trouble, ignore them.
So yeah, we're going to go down to their capital city, Voss-Ka. The one thing about the capital is you can't really leave it unless you take a transport service droid speeder. It's very isolated from the rest of the planet that we'll be visiting. But yeah, welcome to Voss-Ka. Obviously, we've only revealed the Republic district right now. The Sith Empire district is here, and obviously there's like a neutral market around this area, followed by various diplomatic and political buildings around this area that we'll probably be visiting in the future. And here, obviously somewhere nearby, let's have a look. Here's the shuttle pad which will take us to the various places around the world map, depending on where we need to visit. I kinda remember most of them, but obviously I remember them from a Sith Empire faction's point of view. So yeah, we'll have to see. Obviously we can go see
I've heard the Voss don't enforce Republic laws. People are free to do what they want, as long as they leave the Voss alone. My kind of place.
Excellent. We'll go see our guide here. Please see who can assist us. Might tell us some more information about the Voss as well. So look here, Ka.
Are you Lokir Ka?
Indeed. May the mystics see no shadows on you, Captain, and the duty to all weigh lightly. I am your honores. Your translation might be chaperone.
Alright then. What do I do to avoid pain of fiery torture, or whatever it is you do here?
Your mission has touched a nerve. The creatures that attacked your Senator Dodonna are a Gormak abomination.
Any idea how an off-world gangster got his hands on those things?
No. The Gormak are creatures of war. They create these monstrosities from beasts, set them against us. To spread Gormak creations past the stars violates every law.
Theoretically, if I wanted to buy one of these abominations, how would I sneak past the authorities?
This is not something Voss do. If you seek criminals, search your people. A settlement in the Minevra caves, called the Exchange.
Where do I find these guys?
I have been there. I have an academic interest in off-world music. My trade was with a human named Scratch. Perhaps he can answer your questions.
Right, so the Exchange, which is a group of, basically a cartel, a gang-related group, who will do pretty much anything for money. They deal with all sorts, from slaves to spice to various other illegal goods, and Gormak cybernetically enhanced beasts is probably something they might want to trade in, if there's a profit in it, which, since it's a violation of a law, there probably is some profit to be made. Obviously, we also need to speak to an Ambassador Janik, but obviously he is in... Oh, he's next to the Kenlar Command Center, which is probably the next place we need to visit. Before we go there, though, we might as well explore Voss-Ka a little. As I say, this is the Republic District. We might as well sell all our miscellaneous goods. So sell these as well. We're not going to need them anymore.
Fit for duty. Return to your post.
Hello, there's someone who wants to speak to us here.
Missed me?
Hello there.
Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño, lis di woto.
Not trusting politicians? Fair enough. But if you can't trust anyone, where does that leave you?
Wo grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta. Piti do tenya go kaka jojo, da biska ku paliya. Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise.
Now that's a bright idea.
Kuchusa yo mata chitoya, nam kanoya choski nawi. Umpa hupa, jikilia umpasa do biska. Chikospa ini gudad ijigliska chanagawa.
Oh. Just thanks me for talking to him about what's going on in his life. You're welcome. Give me more things for nothing more often. So we'll head to the market district. At least I think it's where all the NPCs are. The Ambassador Commons. The Alien Enclave Market. Oh, there's a level 46 sniper. Exploring the landscape. Trooper phase right there. Might as well go check out the Empire landing pad. I don't think anyone really stops us from doing so. No, they're not aggressive. This is neutral ground, really. Yeah, welcome to the Imperial District. This is obviously where they land, and the transport to get them to the rest of Voss is just over here. And of course, if we cross the bridge just over here on our left, it leads us to more of the, as I say, the diplomatic buildings where a lot of the hearings are taking place. Oh, hello.
Let's do this.
Law object here. Hello. Siffy
Ready when you are.
and Kelfie. Hi.
May we speak? We have questions. Your republic is unknown to us. Why have you come to Voss?
I do work with the Republic, but I'm no expert on their plans here.
That is disappointing.
And the Empire? What do they seek on Voss?
When the Empire sees something they want, they try to grab it. Period.
Then we should avoid them. The three will guide us, as they always have. But we will remember your words.
A local concern. Looks like this might be the cantina as well. Yeah, the Voss-Ka cantina. The three are kind of like I'm not sure how the government's set out.
Ready when you are.
Oh, there's a mission here. Oh, weekly. Complete the 4 heroics. And you get a large amount, you get 2 items which give you a larger amount of reputation and 10 basic commendations. Nice. Um, 2 seconds. 380 scavenging. If we get 390, there's some crafting merchants down here. We might be able to improve or upgrade our next tier of gathering skills. Oh well. Let's get back to the Republic district and we'll get ourselves out and about, basically. See if we can locate Ambassador Janik or scratch the person recommended who might deal with the exchange. Or might be an exchange member themselves. But they might know about these cybernetically enhanced beasts that try to kill us.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Yeah, let's take in the scenery. There's a holocron. There must be a way to get this one. I've seen it before, but obviously you go through this cave system and then it's set into a rock face. It looks like there's a path down there, but I don't know how to get up to that point. This area of Voss is called the Old Paths. It's quite a large area, quite a lot to explore. See, I remember what the Sith Empire wanted me to do here. As for the Republic, we will find out. No doubt there's some people who want to speak to us here. So this is the Kenla outpost that the Republic have set up. Basically, I think the word of mouth is, or the rules, that anything in Voss-Ka or anything in Vonda de Voss can be, is typically frowned on. But whatever happens out in the wilds, well, it could have been beasts that killed these people. Who's to say? It's a lot of, if no one saw it, don't ask questions about how it happened. Go see the ambassador first of all. See how we can make his day better. Hello. I'm guessing you're Sith by your name.
These accusations are ridiculous. The Republic has only tried to protect the galaxy from the Empire.
The Empire offers more power and protection than the Republic ever could, minus the rigid codes of morality.
The Empire forgets. The Voss protect themselves.
Let us pause here. I believe the Ambassador has some introductions to make.
Lord Beldis, speaking on behalf of the Empire. Laren Kai, envoy to the Three.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Ambassador Janik asked for this meeting.
One might even say he was desperate for it.
I'd like to show the Voss something different. An example of everything the Republic stands for.
A criminal guilty of smuggling illegal goods across the galaxy? You can't be serious.
You might want to recheck your facts.
Outsiders lie. Off-world conflicts mean nothing. The Voss look forward. Outsiders look back. I will say no more.
An excellent example, Ambassador. Weak and hopeless. Like you.
The more Lord Beldis talks, the worse the Republic looks. We have to show the Voss what Sith like him are really after.
Diplomacy isn't usually the Sith style.
The Empire already tried to conquer Voss. The Voss annihilated them like they'd been prepared for years. Diplomacy's their only option. We know Lord Beldis has spies in Voss-Ka. Our scouts think he's using some defunct Voss comm towers to communicate with them. The comm logs could prove Lord Beldis' designs against the Voss. I need someone to make it past the Empire's defenses.
Isn't a firefight worse than spying on someone?
If it doesn't disturb the peace or threaten the Voss, they don't concern themselves with it. Get those comm logs quick as you can. I'll be waiting.
See? What the Voss don't know can't really hurt them. So I think we saw those comm towers as we were coming in the shuttle there. But obviously there's two more people we can talk to. We've got a doctor over here somewhere. Aha. Dr. Farode. Hello. Okay. Go on.
I get the feeling there's something you're not telling me. Was there some type of warning or message?
Yeah, we haven't heard from him in 3 days. They're most likely dead. Or very, very distracted. One of the two. Something go... Oh. Ah, it's a Flashpoint courier. Okay.
Hi.
Hey. No Scoundrel over there. So that's where the exchange is taking place. Wow. That's one hell of a distance to check out the unusual transmissions, I suppose the doctor was calling it. Archaeologist. Let's go do the comm towers before we close this video. Might as well do something to help out the ambassador here. Yeah, I think these are the comm towers we may need to check out. Why they're defunct though, I don't know. They look like they're in perfect working order.
Missed me?
Is there a bonus? There is. Oh well. There's a data pad just lying here. Just try and get more of the bonus out of the way. Oh, hi.
I didn't see that coming.
least we don't have to rest so much with such a high HP. We can just mostly walk through these enemies now. Ooh, explosive fuel tank. If you do that, will I not be able to access it? Nope, I won't. Typically. Okay, fine. Then I'll go get the third one while you do that then. Yeah, it looks like when someone activates it, there's a downtime before it reactivates.
Missed me?
Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to miss the bonus experience from the main class mission, because I think if I get level 51, yeah, we're not going to get the experience. But that's fine. We need to play a little bit of catch up anyway. We're a little too far ahead in level.
Fun.
Okay, we just need to return to the ambassador now. Could go. Ah, why not? We're here. It's right next to us. We might as well go see the exchange. See what the situation is. The Minerva Caves.
Missed me?
I wonder if we're going to have to fight our way out of here.
Let's do this.
That's the person we need to speak to. Scratch.
Hagwatopi basta wahota. Chobot I kafstuan dileji hulo kuta. Piowa ituta odmishka. Boshuda tuabo.
So you know something about Rogan that's worth knowing?
Kuchusa yomata chitoya. Asubwi mota uipa. Mana matota jispa micho. Tamka chirulia kimada?
Just tell me who's dealing for Rogan. I can do the rest.
Tupi upi gupta waho. Chikos pa ini gudad ijigliska chanagawa.
Are we talking about the same thing here?
Kuchusa yomata chitoya. Asubwi mota uipa. Manchi do di puna puna. Kabuk nuni slemo.
And what exactly do you want from me?
I kutsig nang kihe.
I don't know much about Voss. What's valuable?
Barganunua. Utatyacha nichu. Kuya maya stupa. Wonki atacha kapa tonka. Jisa bicha. Poya toka changa goptula do bata wana wanki.
So for finding some particular items, Scratch there will set us up as a buyer of Rogan's cybernetically enhanced beasts, the Gormak abominations as people are calling them.
Ready when you are.
We'll have a quick look at the map, see where they may be. In the Dark Recrillary, of course. Sounds like a wonderful place to visit. Oh well. I was hoping maybe Token the Scratch there may have completed the mission for us, but it's never that easy. We will return to the Ambassador with obviously the information we gained from the comm towers, and we'll basically just go from there then. This of course has been AnthWolf with Star Wars The Old Republic, and I'll see you all in the next video when we continue exploring the old paths. There's a few things we can do, probably more once we've came back to the Ambassador with the information he was requiring. And yeah, we'll just take it from there, basically. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye now.